And what is the challenge? Well, that's simple. I want you to build your own custom flux capacitor, and I want you to set it in whatever universe you like most.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. When Brian Thompson over at the Smugglers Room challenged all makers to create a Back to the Future flux capacitor, but with a sci-fi twist, I was all in. So today, I'm going to walk you through how I built my version of the Flux Capacitor Hyperdrive model FCS SP05, exclusively designed for use aboard none other than the Millennium Falcon. Grab your popcorn, sit back, relax, and let's dive into this intergalactic project. We start with a simple 10-quart automotive drain pan. Using an X-Acto knife, I sliced off the front to create an opening. I'm following the inner contour as a guide, carefully trimming the edges. Once the cut was made, I used the X-Acto knife again to scrape the inner edges, removing any sharp plastic to ensure safety. Now, it's time for some fun. I head to my box of greebles with random bits and pieces from old electronics, bottle caps, and other plastic odds and ends. I'm going to attach this part to the inside of the container. First, I mark the location and then use a center punch to position where the holes will go. Afterwards, I drill through the housing to secure it in place. Next, I choose more greebles to create a platform inside the container. These will support the heavier elements, so once again, I use mechanical fasteners to secure them in place. For the adjacent side, I attach another plastic printer panel, this time using CA glue for a quick bond. Back in the greeble box, I'm adding more small parts inside to fill out the look, making sure not to overdo it as I go along. Each piece is unique, so this is where you can really get creative with the look. To give the design a more mechanical feel, I'm incorporating some PVC pipe for added effect. I shaped it into the desired look by adding 3 90-degree elbows, one at each end and one in the middle. Once this is achieved, I level it out so it sits securely into its location within the housing. Later, I primed it with a flat black coat of Rust-Oleum, and after it dried, I hit it with a coat of bright metallic silver spray paint, also from Rust-Oleum, to make it stand out from the rest of the other parts. After the silver paint is dry, I test fit the pipe and mark the drill holes with a pencil. I use a countersink punch from the inside to create pilot holes, then drill from the outside in to secure it in place. I always prefer mechanical fasteners over glue, especially for pieces that need to hold up over time, so I'm using screws to attach the parts securely. Next, we're making the flux capacitor's fuse connections using 3 real 15 amp fuse holders. These plastic hose connectors work perfectly, and they fit the 12 gauge fuse holder wire snug. Off camera, I created a simulated droid socket made from plastic containers and other miscellaneous plastic parts to tie in both sci-fi genres together. Later, this piece was primed, painted, and weathered for a more authentic look. I left the middle open so I could install an LED flashing bulb inside. Off camera, I weathered the entire prop and added a 2-inch PVC LB conduit housing for the electronics. Inside, I've placed a chase light unit for the flux capacitor's signature Y pattern and flashing LEDs to bring it all to life. Wago connectors secure the wiring in place. And here it is, your very own Back to the Future and Star Wars-inspired flux capacitor hyperdrive unit, ready to make the Kessel Run in under 12 parsecs. Well, that wraps up today's build. I want to thank Brian Thompson over at the Smugglers Room for this fun and creative builders challenge. I'll provide a link to his channel in the description below so you can see his other fantastic builds. I hope you enjoyed this project as much as I did. If you found it useful, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And make sure to check out our Etsy shop, where you'll find unique items for every sci-fi fan on your list. See you next time.